give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Karadash, the one of apostles, great millstone who do real well and taught this truth. Peace, love, and blessings also to the brothers on the highways and byways, giving all diligence to make that calling, just like in election short, and also blessings to the few sisters out there that are listening, learning, believing. We are fellow laborers from Great Millstone, Tampa, coming at you once again. All right, another live class through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. And of course, man, we're going into the great destruction of Babylon the Great. All right, through the scriptures, and bring out pretty much the word describing how the Most High is going to destroy what you know as America, aka known in the scriptures as Babylon the Great. All right, and by the way of thermonuclear missiles, which will be the plague to ultimately destroy this place. As the scriptures speak about, the earth shall be clean, dissolved. Okay, but before that great destruction comes, this place is going to be systematically broken down. But ultimately, the end all be all is a great destruction for what you know as Babylon the Great. It's like America, aka Babylon the Great. So without further ado, we're gonna get right to the precepts. Go ahead.
God, this is Jeremiah 51, verse 1. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Shai, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me. And that's the point. These nations are rising up against Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. In the book of Acts, it speaks about lest ye be happy to fight against the Most High. And that's what these nations are getting ready to find out. You literally fighting against the Most High, bro. It's not men. It's not us. It's not flesh. You fighting against a spiritual power, man. Okay, who has control, dominance, right, over who he's going to set up, man. Okay, and the next person is going to be set up according to the book of Sirach, the 10th chapter, and in the book of Daniel, the 2nd chapter, where it speaks about the feet. Okay, makes from miry clay and a stone smitted. All right. Okay, Yahweh Shai being set up, man. So these nations that rise up against the Most High, guess what? This is what He has planned for you, man. This is prophesied, man. All right. It says, that rise up against me a destroying wind. Verse 2. And I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about.
Yeah, so the day of trouble that shall be against her round about. Scriptures speak about all ye that bend the bow. So all nations that have nuclear capabilities, okay, are going to shoot missiles upon her, okay? Because the Most High has put it in their hearts to fulfill His will. Even going on with America's own allies. America's own allies is even going to shoot missiles upon them. And it's not, once again, like the brother said, it's of the Most High. It's not of men. This is the destiny that the Most High has for America. Okay? Go ahead.
Verse 2. And will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land.
So America's going to be empty. Get that real quick. It's like in Matthew's 24th chapter. Okay. Now Yahushua was speaking concerning the temple of Jerusalem. Okay. But we can apply that till today, because the scripture says shall empty her land. All right. So your house that you grew up in as a kid, and you finally moved out and got your own house, and your job downtown, or you like to go to the park on this street, or you like to go to that local grocery store on that street. Okay, read that again out.
Come on, man. Jeremiah 51 verse 2. And will send unto Babylon fanners.
Fanners, and when you fan something, fire needs oxygen to breathe. And that's what keeps oxygen alive. Fire alive, it needs oxygen. Okay, you're gonna send upon them fanners. So Most High is gonna get this flame turned up over in America. Okay, go ahead.
That shall fan her and shall empty her land.
And empty her land. So America's gonna be empty.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so all your worldly possessions, all the things that you hold so dearly to you,
Yeah.
all right, that you've been saving up or that you got stored up, all right, the Lord is going to make all that empty, man.
Dissolve.
Yeah, He's going to dissolve it. He's going to turn it to all ashes. Go ahead. Get there real quick. Matthew 24 from the top.
Okay. Verse 1?
Yeah.
All right. Matthew chapter 24, verse 1. And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple.
Show him the buildings of the temple. Now, this is concerning 70 AD, the temple in Jerusalem, in Israel. Okay, but apply that to this America today. Go ahead.
And Yahushua said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there should not be left here one stone upon another.
Yes, there should not be left here one stone upon another. Because why? This is the casting down. All right. This is Yahushua was speaking concerning the downfall of Israel. Okay. So now we're speaking concerning the downfall of America, the chief city of Esau, of Edom. Okay. So he said, see here, there shall not be left one stone upon another. Read again.
All right. And Yahushua said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
Exactly, man. So you look around, all right, your local city, your local neighborhood, it shall not be left one stone, all right, upon another that shall not be cast down. Okay, and you see it happening. The U.S. I was reading an article. The U.S. has dropped pretty much in the people using the dollar globally. Now we know according the basically the U.S. dollar is the world's global currency. Okay, that's the main as it says here, it says dollar share drops in global transactions. That's a big deal. Okay, because that's going to usher in inflation because people are not using the dollar as much as they was with global transactions. Because in order for you to trade, to buy, sell, trade with another country, for the most part, it was the U.S. dollars. We had China and Russia, big countries, making moves outside of the U.S. dollar, but for the most part, all countries use the U.S. dollar for global transactions. In order to buy oil, the number one exporter of oil is Saudi Arabia. In order to buy that oil, you had to use the U.S. dollar. So it says dollar share drops in global transactions. So what's going to happen with that? All that money is going to come back in circulation. It's going to come here, as the term they like to use, the chickens come home to roost, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so all that money is going to come back here, and the price of everything is going to skyrocket. You're going to have all this money, a bunch of useless money, because why? People's no longer using the dollar. This is a sign of your demise, a sign of your downfall, man. Dollar share drops in global transactions. So people are not dealing with you no more on a level that they used to. Okay? Go ahead. Somebody has something?
Yeah, this I do have that too, but this word here for matter of fact, before I get this word, let me get this precept. Isaiah 24 verse 19. The earth is utterly broken down, the earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. And that word therefore dissolve in etymology, it says to disunite. It says to liquefy by the disintegrity.
And metals, some of the hardest elements on the planet. When you think of something hard, you think about metal. All right, metal is very hard, and in order to metal can be melted, man. As the definition, read the definition again. To dissolve into liquid.
Yeah, it says to liquefy by the disintegrating.
Okay, exactly. So you go look at your biggest steel beam or the biggest piece of metal you can find, all right, and that metal can be liquefied at intense heat. Each metal has its a melting point. Okay, so the missiles that's about to come upon this place is going to be able to melt your hardest elements. Okay, the steel beams and everything, your car, everything. The fire that's coming from who you call God, all right, it's gonna be able to melt the element. The scripture say the element shall. You got it. Go ahead, Slocky.
The book of
You got it,
2 Peter chapter 3 verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall.
So you're gonna be just sitting one day, just going about your everyday life, and then before you know it, it's gonna be missiles raining down on your cities, man. Okay, that's a thief in the night. It's gonna catch you off guard. That's basically what the Lord is saying. It's gonna catch a lot of people off guard. Read on.
In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
In the heavens, this heavens represent that heaven in the context is representation of his kingdom.
Yeah, rulership.
A rulership. Okay, based off the context. Okay, so the heavens shall pass away with great noise. What? This rulership. This America, how America sits on the throne of empire, the beast that rideth the whore. Well, it's going to melt the heavens. All right. Over here in Babylon the Great, how you dwell safely, you dwell carelessly. Okay. Everything at the push of a button. You don't got to work hard. You don't got to go and pump water out of a well. You just turn your faucet. That's a luxury. That's not something that's easily or readily accessible throughout the whole planet Earth, man. So this is a heaven. Okay? The heavens shall be dissolved, man. Everything that you know, your flat screen TV, your computer, your cell phone, and even you, man. You're gonna melt, man. Okay? I'll tell you in Zechariah, man. Go ahead.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Fervent.
Melt.
It's something fervent, it's consistent. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to back you up too. Melt, man. I'm gonna get this precept back. 144. That's the spirit. That's the time. But the Lord is, man. The Lord getting ready to melt Jake, man. Literally. All right, and you know, Jake don't really, you know, have that understanding because Jake don't see it in the future. Jake doesn't have a spiritual mind when it comes down to the scriptures, man. You see, we looking at things in the future. We already see this shit done. Okay, but we doing the lessons to edify those that don't know, man. Okay, so they can be built up, man. Okay, through the spirit. But Jake don't have that mind. Jake don't see this place being motherfucking melted, man. This is a melting pot, man. Okay? We gotta get out of here, bro. Okay, I just want to say that out here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm finish this up. The earth also and the works that are therein. It's like the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
So your infrastructure, all right, your foundations, you know, your houses, the works that are therein shall be burned up. Okay, everything that you stand for over here in Babylon the Great, aka America, is going to be removed. Okay, plain and simple. The Lord is going to remove everything over here. He's going to dissolve. He's going to melt. Okay, and then the things that just burn like this is just going to burst into flames. The trees and the leaves, the wood. All right,
Yeah.
Those things are just going to burst into flames. Okay,
Yeah.
it's going to be sitting in just because the intense heat, the fervent heat that the Lord is about to put on this place, man. Okay, that was it on that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Con.
Ezekiel 22 verse 20. As they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow the fire upon it to melt it, so will I gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. All right, the Most High Yahweh Shemi Shai is getting ready to melt you, Jakes, man. All right, hold on, let me get this word real quick, man. Niggas out here, niggas be out here tweaking on Yahweh Shemi Shai, like the Most High Yahweh Shemi Shai don't have no power, man. But that's why the Most High let you go out here and be the biggest demon, because the scriptures speak about how pride go up before destruction. So that's why these missiles, these big ass missiles is made, man. Okay? Because they getting ready to leave you niggas here, man. Alright? Melting. Alright? Ezekiel 22, verse 20. all kind. They don't even have the word. They don't even have the word for melt right there, man. It's all good. I'm gonna read it again. Ezekiel 22 verse 20. As they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin in the midst of the furnace, right? Because what this is Babylon the Great, man. Okay, and what Revelations the 18th chapter, okay, speaks about this place being what the smoke reaching into the heavens, man. Okay, all right, and burning as a furnace in Malachi 1 and 4, okay, or 4:1, all right. It says to blow the fire upon it, and what is that fire? Okay, that's going to blow upon this place, man. Once again, going into the destroying wind, leading up to the missiles, man. All right. It says to melt it, so will I gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you, man. So you Jason's gonna be left here to melt, man. Okay, 2/3 of our people. All right, and the Lord is gonna send out, okay, that voice from heaven to the elect to what's come up hither, man. All right, be safe from the utter destruction. All right.
Come. Habakkuk 2 and 3, it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. All right. So there's an appointed time for missiles to destroy what you know as Babylon the Great, aka America. This is the vision. All right. This is what the prophet seen when he opened up with Jeremiah. How Jeremiah said the earth shall be clean dissolved. He shall set on fanners. He shall raise up against Babylon a destroying wind. All right, those were all visions. Okay, so the vision is set for an appointed time. Now we know before that this destruction come, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, has to be pretty much made mandatory. We know that. Okay, but for the visions yet for the appointed time, but the end shall speak. And right now I'm speaking. Okay. Starting from my elder apostles on down, we've been warning you that the destruction is going to be led of Babylon the Great, aka America, by the Russians. Now America is on a verge, is on a road of a head-on collision with who you call Russia today, which known in the scriptures is Gog and Magog. Okay? So this is the visions yet for a appointed time. Now you see, this is the appointed time. We are approaching that appointed time. Okay? It says, but the end shall speak, and right now is speaking, and not lie, though it tarry. Wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Okay? So, you know, we sitting back, prepping ourselves in the spirit. Okay? To be worthy to escape this destruction. To escape from being melted, man. By fervent heat, by nuclear fire. Okay? The most devastating weapon known to men. The Lord is about to make use of those weapons. Everything has a purpose. Everything's been put here for a purpose and for a season.
Nothing was made in vain.
Exactly. There's a season and there's a purpose for everything. And we're coming into that season, the season of the end. Discerning times, we're in a time of the end. Okay, and the purpose of those missiles is to rain upon Babylon the Great, aka America. Okay, that's all I have on that.
Yeah, you got something in Second Ezra or something?
I will, Joel.
All right, let me get this real quick. Second Ezra chapter 9. Salaki. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get this because the brother just spoke on that. You know, the missiles having a purpose. Second Ezra 15. Yep. Second Ezra chapter 15. Second Ezra chapter 16. All right, in verse 13. Yep, that's the point. The Wadi Habashimashai. Second Ezra 16 and verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. Okay. The Most High Yahweh created the scientist. Okay. All right, and gave him the science, which you go into that word, which ultimately leads back to knowledge. To what? Create. All right. Split certain atoms, man. All right, and to have the nuclear chain reaction, okay, if you will, all right, of protons creating more, all right, and more neutrons, which are what? Ultimately, that's why that you have that destroying wind. You see? All right, and what they call it, an atomic bomb, right? Now what? hey, Russians call it Satan too, man. Okay, and they're not getting ready to be put up in the museum, man. All right, getting ready to be used here on Babylon the Great, and the Most High getting ready to bend that boy back, okay, in the silos, okay, and launch him, okay, ICBMs, so that they can enter another continent, man. You see, it says, "For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow; his arrows that he shooteth are sharp." Yeah, the Most High, hey, they sharp. And when he shoot, what it say? "And shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world." So backing that brother up, this is the time of the end. Because these missiles, once these missiles are shot off, ain't nobody recovering. Ain't no recovering, okay? There's no aid, no first aid, man. Okay, there's no clinic you can go to. There's no hospital. Once these missiles shot off, they're not missing, man. Okay, and there's no recovery, man. All right, in the book of Zechariah, the 12th chapter, tell you, eyes gonna be melting in their sockets, man, while you standing on your feet, man. You see? All right, once these missiles shot off, hey, man, you can call it a day. You either, hey, Yahweh Shemashai dealing with you, or he not, man. All right? Verse 14. "Behold, the plagues are sent." Yeah, it's sent, kid. All right? That shit already sent. And you came into this truth. I came into this truth, 20 years up. It's been sent, man. I'm reading like, damn, hold on. The plagues are sent, man. Starting with our elders and apostles, a great millstone on down. It's already been sent. We coming into the knowledge, man. We coming into the knowledge that it's sent. It's already happening. It's getting ready. And now we at the end. We're at the end, man. Okay, so once these missiles drop, he not missing, man. Okay? You been a demon, guess what? You got Satan 1, Satan 2 waiting for you, man. Okay? And they got some clutch shit too. That I hope we able to see and get beamed up while you get left down here, man. "Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return until they come upon the earth." Yeah, it's coming, man. These missiles coming upon the earth, man. That's the ultimate plague, man. Job, okay, the 5th chapter, all right, goes into that, man. Okay, "He shall deliver thee, okay, in 6 troubles, yea, and 7 shall no evil touch thee," man. We looking for no evil to touch. Bro, the missiles gonna bring some evil, man. It's going to be some bad times, okay? And if you are purpose to even make it, to see the missile and to touch the missile and to be in the fire, in the flames of the missile, well, the Most High didn't like you, man. You understand? And this is the times that we are coming into. It's sent. The plagues are sent, and it's not going to return until it has accomplished. Isaiah 55, his will, man.
Keep reading to verse 16. For sure.
God.
Because ultimately, like the brother's going to, the plays already been sent, so this is the time for us, to be in good favor, Lord willing, with our Lord and Savior. Because at the end of the day, the elite, they go run into their underground bunkers, man, and the elect, they gonna be beamed up. So, it's nowhere else for an Israelite to go. If you're not delivered, man, you gonna be stuck here, and you gonna have to deal with the plagues that the Lord sent, man. Because the elite not gonna take you into the bunker with them. All right. So it's either salvation or death, man.
Yeah, and that's why they going underground, because you gotta go, bro. We gotta go up. Them missiles, when them missiles drop, them bitches coming, man, and they gonna drop, and that's why they going underground. Cause you can't go up, bro, unless you get into a chariot. That's the point.
Yep.
The only way you can go up is if you get into a chariot. That's why they going underground. There's no other way. You can't escape it.
And this is the only way out. All right, this is the only way to escape the missiles. Yeah, you can physically flee and go to another country or land, but a judgment is still gonna come somehow. All right, but we're speaking of a great salvation. All right, we're speaking of as a whole. Yeah, you individually, you might can leave. Oh, I'll just go to South America. I'll go here and go there. All right, but remember, the Lord directs the man's steps. You may want to leave so bad, like, oh, you know the missile's coming. Well, I'll just leave. But the Lord put a spirit on you to stay your ass right here. Who has resisted His will? So the only option, the only way out of here is through the salvation of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, that's the only way out of here. You ain't gonna flee. The Most High gonna put a spirit on you to stay right here. Okay. And either you're going to be delivered or you're going to be destroyed. You got it.
Isaiah 26 and verse 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers. Okay? And then my people is speaking about the elect. In the book of Isaiah, it says the portion of Jacob is not like them. That portion is the elect. Elder Apostle Barnes just went into it, being a standard, being lifted, spiritual power given to the men of the Yahweh Shem Shai. But the point is, my people is ultimately talking about the elect, man. They already elected souls out here on the planet Earth living. Some died. Some living right now, man. The Yahweh Shem Shai has on reservation for the time that we're doing this lesson, doing this video for, man. Okay? Alright? When these missiles drop, the Lord either, like the brother say, the Lord, Yahweh, Shem Shai, gonna either save you or he gonna fucking destroy you, man. Okay? And what are you doing? All right? To be saved, okay? Or be destroyed. That's it, man. Ecclesiastes 12 and 14. You either doing good or you doing evil. Either way, there's a reward for it, man. Isaiah 26 verse 20. Come, my people, enter down to thy chambers, which is the chariots. So-called UFOs, man. That we going up. But Esau going underground. He going underground, man. You know, he going to these underground bunkers. Think he's going to escape. But you can't escape the Most High Yahweh Shem Shai. He already watching. Most High got the spirit on us to do these lessons, man. Chiefly. So what you think you escape? The Most High spirit is in the earth right now. On a low level, if you will, man. Because on the high level is when that spirit get lifted, man. And you nations ain't gonna be able to fuck with some shit that you can't destroy. It's another level when you can control something, but it's another level when you can't control something, man. And that's the thing. You've been controlling Jake for a minute, but you getting ready to come into the time where certain men been blessed to where you can't control them, man. Most High, they in the bosom of Yahweh Shem Shai. And he's going to be magnified through them, man. That's just what it is. It says, and shut thy doors about thee, hide thyself, man. Psalms 91. Okay? All right? Because even what Satan tempted Yahweh Shai when he was on his fast, man. If you be a man of Yahweh, you know, the angels come ministering to thee. So Psalms 91 is very heavy because what? It say the angels are going to minister. They shall keep thy foot from sliding, man. So the angels going to be with us in that time, man. You see? Shit is going to get real spiritual out here, man. All right? It says, hide thyself as it were for a little moment. Yeah, because the missiles, when they drop, we going up in the swiftness, man.
Say 1 hour.
Yeah, swift. That 1 hour, bro. That's swift, bro. To how much time we been here in Babylon the Great. And brothers is patient. The scriptures say what? Patience and suffering, man. Brothers is patient in the spirit. Brothers is waiting. Woe to you that lost the patience, because you gotta understand you can't deliver yourself, my boy. No matter how, boy, you got 40-inch vert. That's cool. That's not going. You can't jump to a chariot. All right, we gotta get out of here, bro. And the only way we're gonna get out of here is by getting beamed up, man. All right, if you ain't destined to get beamed up, boy, I'm telling you, you can jump as high as you want. But there's a certain hour. There's an hour that's coming, man. All right, and the Lord gonna beam up certain men that's living according to the portion of Jacob that's not like Israel, man. Okay? So that's why all these things is popping off, man. Because the elect getting ready to get out of the captivity. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, man. It says, hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. Yeah. That indignation of the Most High is this destruction. It's missiles, man. That's a lot of, bro, you gotta have hate towards you, man. Hatred in you to even sit there and come up with that idea. Okay, so let's split atoms. Let's destroy hundreds of thousands of people, man. Okay? But who put the mind on these people, man? Yeah, how about me on shot? Put it in their spirit to do that, man. You see? And the Most High is all for destroying this place, man. The Lord said He's sworn by Himself. Basra shall be a desolation, not the place Basra. Yeah. Talking about Esau, Edom. You devils is done. All right? Go ahead, you better Scotty.
This is Luke chapter 21, and I'm going to start at 29. It says, and He spake to them in parable, behold, the fig tree and all the trees. The fig tree and all the trees, when they now shoot forth, ye see and know of your own self that summer is nigh at hand. So likewise, when ye see these things come to pass, know ye that the kingdom of the Most High is nigh at hand. So when you see the destruction of this kingdom, know that the kingdom of heaven is even much closer. Okay? That's why, you see us welcoming the destruction, welcoming them going head to head with Russia, welcoming them basically just falling. Because in order for the kingdom of heaven to be established, okay, this place has to be at the brink of destruction. And there's going to be a transition of kingdoms, okay? This wicked kingdom that you see in place today onto a righteous kingdom, all right? The world being governed under new management, okay? It says, verily I say unto you, the generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled. So this generation is not going to be passed away till those missiles are shot, man. Something that you thought that could never happen, something you thought that could never take place, not in your lifetime. All right? Well, you're on the brink of destruction. Okay? It says, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that the day come upon you unawares. So you got to be watching, man. Okay? You got to be watching what's going on. Yes, what's going on around the world is important. Just because it's not knocking on your doors, right? You figure, oh, well, that's not here. That's over in Ukraine. Well, the scriptures speak about missiles that's going to come here. Okay? Technology that has the capabilities to propel those deadly weapons all the way over here to your front door.
In 30 minutes.
Exactly, man. Can reach here like that. Okay? So take heed. Continue to watch. Continue to pray, man. Continue to look. Because the closer we get towards this destruction, all right, the collapse of the dollar, the MOTB, the mark of the beast being made mandatory, all right, civil unrest, okay? So all these things must first come to pass. That's why Scripture says, for the end is not yet. Okay? So it says, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unaware. So you getting caught up in your job, or getting caught up with your family, or being caught up with your friends, or you know, doing things in excess. Before you know it, those missiles, if you get overcharged with those things, those missiles gonna be coming, and you're not even gonna know. Like you ain't gonna see it coming. Okay? It says, for as a snare shall it come upon all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always. So we gotta pray. And what's the most thing you should be praying for? Mercy. Asking the Most High to deliver you, to have mercy upon you in these times. The scripture say, in mercy remember wrath. It's like in wrath remember mercy, man. So because this is the wrath of the Most High. So within his wrath, we want him to remember our mercy. Remember mercy, have mercy upon us. Okay? That's why we're here. Pushing this word. That's why we're here teaching this word. Okay? Submissive and obedient to the spirit and power of Yahweh Basmi Al-Shai, so we can be worthy to escape these things. It says, escape all the things that shall come to pass and stand before the Son of Man. Because in the midst of this destruction, you're going to see the Son of Man, okay, who the world calls Jesus Christ, which his name in the Hebrew, his true name is Yahweh Shai, okay? In the midst of destruction, Yahweh Shai, man, he said, then shall you see the Son of Man come up in clouds with great power, roughly paraphrasing, and great glory, man. So why? So that destruction is going to have a name on it, man. For my name's sake. The Lord is doing this for his name's sake, so that his name can be glorified in the heavens, which is why he's orchestrating this great global war, which is why he's going to bring forth this great destruction. And so his name can be plastered on it, man. Okay? And you're going to know who did it, so that his praise, so he can get his praise, man.
It's the book of Joel, chapter 2, starting at verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahweh cometh, for it is nigh at hand. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong, there have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it.
Which is a description of the missiles. Describing the missiles, you know, there shall not be any like this afterwards. Because after these missiles are shot off, man, okay, that's gonna be it. They won't be used no more. But we come in a time where nuclear missiles we're about to get World War III, man. The thing that all you people fear. Jake don't know what's going on, okay? But you Edomites, this is what you fear. You fear nuclear destruction, man. You fear a nuclear war because you know there's no victory on either side. Mass casualties on both sides. As we always bring out the term mutual assured destruction. Okay? Guaranteed mass casualties on both sides that really can you even proclaim a winner. That's how devastating these weapons are. There's none like them. Go ahead.
Neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. Verse 3, a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the garden of Eden before them.
Yeah, so paradise, man. America is a representation of paradise. The land is as a garden of Eden before these weapons. So before these weapons touch down on America, okay, everything in structure, you got the building standing. Well, we read in Matthew's 24th chapter how Yahushua said, seed shall not be left here one stone upon another. Weapons hot enough to melt brick. Brick, metal. Okay? Go ahead.
The land is as the garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness.
So after they hit, it's going to be a desolate wilderness.
And nothing shall escape them.
Nothing's going to escape them. So you're not going to be a run. You're not going to be a hide from these missiles. As what the Elder Dummy said in Boston, missiles going to find you, man. They going to find you. They going to search you out. They going to seek you.
Yeah, because the Spirit of the Lord is guiding the missiles, man. That was a part of the revelation that John the Revelator seen in the book of Revelation, the ninth chapter. He's seen these horsemen. He's seen the horsemen, man. You know, he's seen them, and he know the number. He even gave the number of the army. So once them horsemen come through, being the missiles, bro, bro, you not running, bro.
Not miss the mark.
They not missing, bro. You don't gotta escape route, man. Oh, I'm that. No, you not him, bro. Them missiles will find you, like you said. Because it's the spirit that's behind the missiles, bro. It's not just bro, it's not just a regular missile. the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai's spirit is behind that missile. In front of the missile, man. Controlling the missile, man. Guiding it so it can meet its destination. And bro, the Lord, he said he swore by himself to destroy this place with the missiles, man.
Verse 4, the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap. Like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array.
As, you know, those are all similes. Mm-hmm. Like, as, those are similes, man. So you see an array of horsemen marching. That's how those missiles are going to be shot off, man. All right? They're going to coordinate and hit every spot, man. To where the land is going to be completely destitute. Okay?
Formations. You know, they're going to be launched in certain sequences, you know, traveling in formation, like you're just going to the GPS embedded system that's in it. So, you know, that's why they, you know, running. That's why compares it to the horses, man. You know, horses ain't fucking bumping over each other. You know, they might be close, but, you know, they running in formation in a perfect sequence.
And they strong.
Right.
They're strong, man. They coming strong. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 6. Before their face the people should be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness.
Yeah, because just the anticipation of you knowing that missiles is about to hit you. All right? So before them people faces, you know, the agony. Just that alone is going to be terror unto you people, knowing that your life is just seconds away from being completely just obliterated. All right? Everything that you know, everything that you worked so hard for, your whole foundation is going to be removed within 30 minutes. Okay? And America will be just a thing of the past, as a dream, as the scriptures say. Okay? A nightmare. And when you wake up, you feel like you want to sleep for about 30 minutes. That's the nightmares would be like what? You feel like 5 minutes. But the whole time you've been asleep for hours. But that's how this place is going to disappear. It's going to be a terror. And this is what you Edomites fear, man. You know the devastation that these weapons bring. Jake don't know. But you Edomites, man, you so-called white people, you know exactly what's about to happen. And this is what you fear, and this is what you want to ignore. But this is the will of the Heavenly Father for Babylon the Great, aka America. Go ahead.
Verse 7. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war.
Your defense systems. All right? Your wall, the wall is the first line of defense in the ancient world. But these missiles are going to climb those walls. Okay? Hypersonic missiles that can evade any missile defense system that's not capable of stopping it. So any walls that you got put up, missile defense systems, they're going to climb upon those walls, man, and enter into your house and spoil you, man. Because America's finna ultimately be spoiled. These missiles are going to spoil this place. Okay? A well-established kingdom, infrastructure, modernized kingdom is finna be brought to dust and ashes real soon. Go ahead.
And they shall march everyone on his ways.
On his ways, is each missile has a set target. Okay? Go ahead.
And they shall not break their ranks.
And they shall not break their ranks. So they ain't gonna bump into one another. All right? They ain't gonna malfunction and go off and one land into the water. No, man. This is the purpose. This is the will of the Most High. Go ahead.
Neither shall one thrust another.
Oh.
They shall walk everyone in his path. And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
Yeah, so once again, you ain't gonna be able to send no missile to hit it. It ain't gonna stop it, man. It's not gonna stop it. Nothing's gonna stop these weapons. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 9. They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. The earth shall quake before them. The heavens shall tremble, the sun and the moon shall be dark.
Yep, because it's gonna shake the heavens. When these missiles hit, it's gonna shake the earth. It's gonna feel like an earthquake. Okay? And then that mushroom cloud is the amount of smoke, as the scripture say, and dust and smoke, and you can get that. Smell like dust and smoke.
Yeah.
Okay? Because at the same time, you're gonna have the chariots, the laser beams beaming this place up. Alright? Evaporating things. The missiles hitting it. Boom, boom. Alright? It's gonna be a dramatic sequence of events taking place. Okay? Yes,
No, just agreeing with you, bro.
yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. 2 Ezra 13, verse 11. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath.
The blast of fire. Alright? Because the missiles, not only the missiles, but the chariots are going to be bringing forth the destruction too. So it's going to be a mixture of the missiles and the laser beams, man.
Yeah, and that's concentrated fire too,
Yeah.
from the heavens.
Yeah.
That the Lord bring you. Because the Lord said, sit down on my right hand till I make thy enemies thy footstool. So these nations are being put together, bro, so for that great recognition of a higher power. You know, you got fire, but the Most High bringing some. He bringing some fire from heaven, man. You know, concentrated. You know, not science, none of that. This shit is spirit. You know, all they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude, which was prepared to fight, and burnt them up, every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid.
Yeah, because of the Lord, man. The Lord is, he's mustering the host of battle. He's the one gathering you into the valley of Jehoshaphat, gathering you to be destroyed. You're going to destroy yourself with the weaponry that he gave you the knowledge to create. And also, too, he's going to bring forth those missiles, and he's going to be over there zapping. Man, he's going to be over there zapping and doing a number among you. All right? But you're going to weaken yourself by going to war with each other, shooting missiles on each other, shooting your weaponry at each other. And then the Lord he going to cruise right on in, right in the midst of you at war with each other, and he's going to just start just zapping you all up, man. All right? Look, the Lord he's bringing something that you people have never seen before. Mass devastation. Okay? Mass death. Go ahead.
Back in Joel chapter 2, verse 10, I'm going to read this verse over. The earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble, the sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. And Yahweh shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great. For he is strong that executeth his word. For the day of the Lord Yahweh is great and very terrible, and who can abide in it? Yeah,
so who can abide? Nobody nuke proof, right? You got people that got bulletproof vests, but a bulletproof vest not going to be able to protect you from a nuclear missile, man. Okay? Tanks melting. The barrel of the tank just going you're going to see it curve like this. You're going to see wind just come through and just sweep it through. All right? We talking about billion-dollar military equipment is being completely disintegrated, man. Okay? This is the power that we're dealing with, the power of the Most High, man, that can destroy your weapons, that can melt your weapons, that you have strength in, and he's coming through and just
sweep them
just sweeping them right through, man. Okay? And you're gonna feel that inferior feeling. You're gonna feel feeble when he's just able to just come through and things that you spent multi-million, billion dollars on, and he's just able to just evade and just overcome everything that you throw at him. That's what we're talking about. That's someone to be feared, man. That's why the government has launched certain funding to pretty much take precautions concerning nuclear weapons. It's like concerning UFOs. That's why studies and stuff have been put out. That's why they came forth with the information to declassify our information concerning UFOs, because that's a big problem. That's something Esau know that he cannot defeat, that he can't overcome. A power that's coming to uproot him and take him out of position of power, man, and enslave him. Go ahead.
That was it on the Joel. You got something?
Yeah, Quan, you can go ahead and get yours. No, I'll get mine after you.
Okay. Revelation 9 and verse 14. Revelation 9 and verse 13. It says, "And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar, which is before the Most High, saying to the sixth angel, which had a trumpet, Loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the four angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour, a day, in a month, in a year, for to slay the third part of man." Okay, going into this third world war.
The third part of man.
The third part of man being Esau, Edom, man.
Yeah, the wicked.
Yeah, and it said that's how you know it's already done in the spirit. The angels are there, but it's not time for them to be loosed. But the time for them to be loosed is coming, man. Okay, we read out through scriptures. It says, "The end shall speak." Okay, what is this proverb in Israel? It shall no more be prolonged. So it's already done. It's just the Lord. Okay, He has a set time to where He's going to judge Esau, Edom, man. And we in a time where the Lord is getting ready to, man, jack this devil up bad, man. And He knows it, to the point where you have Edomites even saying that we're paying for who we are. Okay, we're just bloodthirsty. All right, but not to get off topic, but that's it, man. You know, the Lord Yahweh Shah is using these missiles to slay the third part of man. Esau, Edom, man.
And read next two verses, bro. Last two verses.
Verse 15 and
16.
Verse 16. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, yet which is 200 million. All right. It says, "And I heard the number of them, and thus saw I the horses in a vision."
And the horses going right back into the missiles, what we're just reading in the book of Joel, you know, using similes and metaphors. You know, it's a comparison. It's comparing those missiles as the horses.
Yeah. Right. It says, "And them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire and jacinth and brimstone, in the heads of them, in the heads of the horses, were as the heads of lions."
Because that's where their power is at, and that's the same thing with a lion. That wall, his strength resides at in his mouth.
Mm-hmm. And out of their mouths issue fire, and smoke and brimstone.
It's going into the warheads, because that's what all the chemicals at. You know, that's what the power's at. The fire at the head of it. You know, so that's why we was reading Joel. I forgot exactly how it was worded in Joel, but yeah, man. Once those warheads hit, man, that's it, man. And then it's gonna cause you got the mushroom cloud. Then what's this shit? Like the wave.
Shock wave.
Yeah, the shock waves and whatnot. You know, but it's gonna be all nuclear. So everything, once that heat wave come your way, man, you just go disintegrate, man. You go melt. You know what was reading Ezekiel.
Yeah, and that's that bite. You know, from that lion, like you said, out of his mouth. Mm-hmm. Going back to 2 Ezra 13 chapter, none was to be perceived but the smell of smoke and dust, because that bite that the Lord is getting ready to bite this place with is by the missiles, man. Okay, and you know, it's all like everybody says, it's all parables. You know, when the Lord, once the Lord bite this place, man, you done. Ain't no recovery. Okay, it's coming by the way of thermonuclear destruction, man.
Yep. Come. This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague. Okay, because the Lord is bringing upon this place a series of plagues, man. Okay, but this one specific plague, the last plague, the seventh trumpet. Okay, it says, and this shall be the plague where the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. So all you nations that have fought against us, that came up against us, and then even 2/3 of our own people. Okay, a plague, the Most High is sending a plague your way. It says, that fought against Jerusalem, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth, which is some brutal judgment, man. Which is a description of nuclear fire, man, melting you, man. Your eyes consuming away in your holes, and your tongue consuming away in your mouth, and you're just gonna be completely just burned up, man. Okay, that's the judgment that the Most High has for coming up against His people, His men. Because if you coming up against His men, you coming up against Him. Because we're just basically ambassadors or messengers of the Heavenly Father through His Son Yahweh Shai, sending you the warning that of the things that's about to take place, man. And Esau is devising to come down against the prophets and basically lay hands on us. Jeremiah 28:8, it says, the prophets have been before me and before thee of old have prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. So the Lord has lifted up His prophets to bring forth the bad news unto you nations, unto you, and the good news, which is the gospel, unto the believers of Yahweh Shai. Okay? This is what we have to look forward to. Seeing the downfall of our enemies, which is a blessing within itself. And then, okay, being risen up, man. Being saved. Seeing the salvation, seeing the Lord put together this great movie. All right, as He speak about the deliverance and from the country of the north, shall triumph or overshadow the deliverance out of Egypt. Okay? So we here to prophesy. We're going to keep doing it and keep coming out, keep making videos, keep updating, keep watching, because the scripture is going to say the same. It's just the only thing is the information, all right, is updated.
Yeah, knowledge increase.
And knowledge increase. You know, we going, you know, more things coming out, more plays are being made. We're this much closer to war. We're this much closer to the MOTB, the mark of the beast being made mandatory, being implemented. This much closer to the dollar collapsing. Okay? And basically, you know, we just gonna keep doing it till we can't no more, man. Keep prophesying unto your destruction. And the scriptures say that through fear we may persuade men. So destruction is coming. Scripture say, watch that ye may be found worthy to escape these things and stand before the Son of Man. So that's all I got.
That's something to close out on.
Come.
All right, it's the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 9. And I start at verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils.
That's how we going to escape right there. Okay? All right, we getting out of Babylon the Great, okay, chiefly by faith. Okay? All right? And our works show that we believe in Yahweh Shai. Okay, so that's why we here in Babylon, starting off with our elders in the great millstone, been prophesying, man. Because we're showing you that we believe that everything that we're talking about, okay, and that's being recorded, being watched, not just on this camera, but in the heavens. We believe in Yahweh Shai. That's how we gonna get out of here, by the faith. Okay? But you gotta know what you're talking about. And we believe and we know what we're talking about, man. So that's how we gonna get out of here. By faith. Alright, and by our works, man. And that's straight out of the Bible, man. Go ahead, Al.
Shall be preserved from the said perils. All right, that's going to, Jacob's trouble, but ultimately into those missiles. you know, what we've been hitting on, you know, in this lesson. All right, because we got to be delivered from these missiles, man. All right, you know, we want to be beamed up. The brother read, that was Isaiah the 26th chapter, the 24.
Yeah, come on,
you know,
come on, people,
yeah, man. So that's the only way up. Like only way out is up. You know, you got to be called into that chariot, man. That's how serious this thing is. That's why if you're an Israelite, man, you got to be getting right, man. Repent and come back into the Lord, man. That way we can be received. Because we were going to earlier, Esau, the elect, not the elite of Esau, he gonna run into his bunkers, and the elect go be beaten up. But for the rest of the junk, hey, that's it. And for the you don't want to catch the punishment with the wicked, man. I know I don't, man. I don't want to be judged with Esau.
It said none was to perceive, but you know how Jake be like, oh, I don't want no smoke. Well, nothing is gonna be perceived but the smell of dust and smoke, man. So if you don't want no smoke, you would know that this believing in Yahweh Shem Shine and putting faith towards his name, this is it, man. Okay? Because you gonna, bro, outside of this truth, you gonna catch some smoke, man. You gonna get smoke. That's just what it is, bro. That's just what it is, bro. If the Lord Yahweh Shem Shine is not dealing with you in the spirit, okay, you not getting out of here, man. Okay? So why not work? The scripture say, the brother just read it, okay, by faith and by work. So why not work towards, okay, and the plot of faith, all right, towards your salvation, man. Okay, because the only way we get out of here is the spirit. The spirit in us is getting out of here, bro. Everything else is dead. Okay, everything else is dead, man. When Yahweh went on the cross, he killed that man, man. He killed who you want to be. All right, he killed the flesh, kid. All right. So, bro, the only thing getting out of here is the spirit. Have faith and works towards the spirit, man. So we get the fuck out of here, bro. That's what this thing boiling down to, man. Okay, because Esau going underground when these missiles drop. How you getting out of here? That's the question. Esau going on the ground, he got money to go down there. Of course he gonna get touched according to Amos 9, Isaiah 2. Okay. But how you getting out of here? Okay. What are you doing? What is the work that you doing towards getting out of here, man? Okay? Work towards Yahweh Shem. Have faith in that, man. You know? Brothers got it, man.
All right, 2 Ezra 9:8 shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Yeah, so man, ultimately, you know, you gotta be predestinated, you know, ultimately. And Lord willing, we be found part of that number, man, because only the elect is gonna make it out of here, man, without being burnt up, man. But that's pretty much it.
Come on. So with that, you know, Lord's holiness is edifying. All right, hey, do what you got. Hey, at this point, we know what we're supposed to be doing, man. We just gotta endure unto the end, hang tight, you know, and keep fighting. The scriptures say, be not weary and well doing. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's continue, just keep going, man, and stay focused. Lord's will, we be found worthy to escape these things. So next time we say, all praise Yahweh Shem Shai. Call all Yahweh Shem Shai.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.